Hey, what's going on? Dante here. Was debating on this and I decided to go ahead and do it because I actually need to get this out. So hopefully I'll try to keep this as short as I can. The reason I decided to do this in the first place was because of seeing this video. I'll should put have the picture up and everything, and there it is. And I'll also leave it in the description as well. Check it out. It's actually not bad. I know it's a long, nearly an hour video, 50 minutes, but I sat through and watched the whole thing and it really made me think. And now I think about it, I've seen some of the other YouTubers. Some do this just to try and see where they can take the direction of their videos, or even, you know, just get whatever's on their mind and figure out how they can improve their content. Some don't, but some do, and I think in my case I might try to do that. And so here we are. Just seeing certain videos of other YouTubers or content creators. I know everyone's got that sarcasm and all, but I guess everyone has a preference. That's the thing I will say. And, you know, people who do content, not all of them are going to be made for everybody as well. So I'm going to say that to you guys right now, so keep that in mind. Even then, I'm still an open person and I'm still learning as I go, because that was one of the things when I started to do YouTubing or content creating, gaming channel, you know, whatever. I know criticism is always going to play a part no matter what. And that's the thing I have to keep in mind. Originally, I guess I didn't really want it to do anything like this, but it kind of came up only for the fact that it was Dancin Kittie who originally kind of gave me that nudge to give it a try. And then certain family members I talked with about it, and then asking other friends too. And eventually I got the support to, you know, I should try it. Here we are. And I do appreciate them for that. Originally, the channel I had for this was just going to be a MOBA gaming channel type deal thing, I guess. But at the same time, I also didn't have a thought or a plan. I just jumped in and went for it. The first video I have up was with a game called Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Right here it is. Wasn't too great. Not really many views, but hey, it wasn't too bad. Not from me, I guess, in a way. The time, I'll probably do a video on that one, and I'll save that for another time. But anyway, I was doing that, and eventually I did move out to the city for a while. And from there, I was able to do a bit more than I could at my hometown. Biggest reason, in my hometown, it's kind of like in a rural location. Not really good cellular service, and let alone I didn't have the resources such as a computer or laptop or an internet. So it was really difficult to do things. But in the city, I won't give a name. That's the thing I will let you guys know right now. But it was easier for me. I mean, the cellular service was way better. I had a decent speed to, you know, do things. And when I was there, I was with this group called PTG. I guess they were pretty big. I don't know about now. At the time, for me, they were well known. And I think each of them were leading groups of, I guess, what they were doing. And the one I ran with, I will not name names, only due to the fact that I will explain it shortly. But I was with them, and eventually, you know, I started to make a pretty good amount of friends and started to game with them. I started to do videos and whatnot, and it was fine. It was fun too, and I enjoyed it. But eventually, I guess I couldn't deal with city life, and, you know, I kind of felt like I needed to be home for some reason. So I returned back to my hometown. And after that, I already told the guys too that once I move back, trying to keep up with them is going to be difficult. The second in command guy, I'm pretty sure he understood. He never said anything, and at most on Facebook he unfriended me. That was it. The leader, the way I saw it though, got real childish. He messaged me saying a lot of crazy and messed up stuff and said I wasn't loyal. And after saying all that, getting off his chest, After that, he blocked me. So I didn't really care as much. I just tried my best to make things work, but I guess it wasn't good enough for him. So, pretty much after that, I went back to square one. And the time of using my hotspot for my cell phone, it was really okay at first, but as time went on, it began to get worse. I couldn't do anything. So, yeah, I did have videos up and all, as best as I could and everything. But once I went past, I guess, a certain data, that was it. The signal began to get crappier, and eventually it wasn't as great. I was told about this internet from my friend, which, again, still, Dancin Kittie. He told me about it. I didn't really want it to at first, and at the time, I was still paying for certain stuff to try and catch up on bills and all. But once I had everything taken care of, and at the time I was single, and fast forward to 2023 in May, I caved because every time I tried to play games with him on my Xbox using a hotspot for a cell phone, forget it. It really frustrated me and aggravated me to the point that I actually needed to get an internet. So I ordered Starlink, and after I did that, oh my gosh, I did not regret it. It just took a while to get shipped to my where I work to pick it up. And once it arrived, I set up everything, and oh my gosh, like I said, it was a game changer, and I was happy. So I could still do mobile games and everything, but after having that internet, I decided to try and do console gaming. But before I explain the console gaming, let me explain a little bit more with the mobile. So at the time of doing mobile, I didn't have a way of, I guess I would say, edit the videos because I didn't have a laptop or a computer to do that. And everything was just on my cell phone, or in this case, my gaming phone at the time. And I tried to keep the videos as short as I can, but I also had to screen record again to do more gameplays and whatnot. So after, I would say, I felt like I got enough footage, I would immediately upload it to my channel. After it was uploaded, I deleted the video. So anything that I uploaded years earlier, before I got to my internet and before I got to my friend's used laptop, there was no way of saving or recovering or anything I could have done. So everything that I put up back then, it's there. There's no way of me bringing those footages back and re-editing it and shortening it. So if it's up, it's up. But I do apologize how long the videos are. And then I got tired of that, so I tried to think of another way. And then I ended up finding out this other app I use, which was called Omelette Live. I don't know what it was called. It was Live something. And I used that for a while. And pretty much in there, in that app, it actually had its own community too. Depending on the games you had, the game that you had on your phone, or what you played, or preference, you would end up making friends. It was not bad. It was pretty cool. So during my Call of Duty, I had some friends, but none of them really played with me. So I don't know. It was kind of odd. But I did talk with a couple, and they seemed pretty cool. And when they did their live videos or live streams, I joined, I watched, I supported them. But it's kind of funny how maybe I think a handful, not a lot, but a handful helped me out, but the rest, forget it. But anyway, I'm going off topic. So the reason I don't use that anymore, but actually before I get to that one, the reason I used it was because, for one, yeah, it live streamed everything. It was really helpful and it was really good. Secondly, after I was done live streaming, it would automatically upload it to my YouTube channel. And it was pretty cool the way I had certain stuff edited up and everything, and it was awesome. But sadly, the reason I stopped using that was because this one guy that I was friends with, I can't really say in a way due to YouTube's rules, I guess, in a way. But all I can just say, as clean as it can sound, the guy was dating a girl that was underage. To him, she was everything and all this stuff, and pretty soon it was just like a really massive drama, and I didn't want to get reeled in with it or anything like that, so I tried to delete my account. At the time for Omelette, I couldn't do it, so I just stopped being on there. I blocked him, I blocked a couple of others, and then after that, eventually I just deleted the app. I didn't want none of that. So again, I went back to square one, and I kind of just stopped for a bit because I just got tired of trying to do that. So I was watching YouTube, and one of the advertisements popped up for Capcut, and oh my god, talk about talk about finding a sign. So when I saw that, I looked it up and I watched some tutorial videos on what was Capcut. And pretty much it was a way to edit videos, so I was just happy to have that. I downloaded the app. I tried others, they weren't as great. But Capcut, if you guys are ever doing anything for cellular phone, or I think it might be on a laptop as well, for me, I recommend it. It's not bad. It's easy to use. It kind of got complicated, especially with the updates to where we're at now in 2024. But that'll be story for another time. So anyway, I got Capcut, and I began to finally record my videos, and I started to learn how to use the app. And as exciting as it was and everything when I first started, I will say I overly saturated the videos with sound effects and everything. I was just too excited. But at the same time, I noticed that with my audio quality for talking wasn't as loud. The game was louder than me, or my voice in a way. So I had to turn down the game audio, and then I had to speak as loud as I could without blocking the speaker, which is hard when you mobile game. I didn't have a microphone as well, so that was an issue to do too. But anyway, I was so excited. So any sound effects I added on there and everything, I got too excited, especially green screening. I mean, when you first do that, for me, I guess I just lost control. But that's when I started to control myself not to overdo everything like that. And then secondly, I did get some comments that said that my sound effects were too loud. So I had to actually learn how to edit each one carefully and everything. But in time, I did got better with it, and I learned how to control myself with that one. I still do sound effects. I do still do green screening, overlay videos, and whatnot. So I don't think I'm not gonna stop doing that. I mean, it's gonna be there, and it depends too. If I feel like it will fit, it will fit. If not, then I won't bother. What else would that be too? So I began to do that, and again, it was working good and fine. And Dancin Kittie offered to sell his laptop to me, and I needed something to help me out too. So I did, and that was what I was using to transfer storage on there. But eventually I started to invest getting like portable storages to store gameplay videos in there. So in case something got copyrighted or I had to edit the video and re-upload it again, I had a way of as a backup to do that. But after having the laptop, and that's when he kind of persuaded me again. Him and SoPro Deductions. Those two were the ones that kind of persuaded me to try console gaming. So with the laptop, all I needed was a microphone. And from there, I just need to look into how can I do it. So there were a couple of ways to do it. For me on the laptop, I chose to go with the OBS Studios. And I was so hyped and excited. I put the mic in and everything, but before I did that, originally I used to record it off my Xbox for 10 minutes a piece, and that was with the Resident Evil 4 remake demo. I did not think that through, for one. Two, when I was doing that, but also using the OBS Studio to hook up the microphone, I didn't realize you have to fix the settings for the microphone and so on. So oh my gosh, I will say when I first did that one, and then as they went on to, the audio quality was not great for both the the in-game sound effects and for me speaking. Once I learned how to set up everything, it was there. Then the next issue became lining up the sound effects or not sound effects. Well, kinda. The in-game sound effects wasn't matching up with the video, and then at the same time, my voiceover was also not syncing up. All three were basically not lining up, and it took time again to fix that issue. And once I did that, I was excited and I was ready. I also forgot to add this when I was recording, so this is going to be added. Apologize for the audio quality if it sucks. The reason, too, was the fact that the capture card was making it difficult to record. It would kind of make the picture quality flicker at yellow or bright colors. That was also another reason why I didn't do a lot of other videos. Some videos I have up has shown this. But again, I kind of messed up. So I did want to try and redo some of the videos again, and I had a poll up for the Resident Evil remake. Majority of the vote so far said just continue to where I was at. And I will discuss that one pretty soon too. But anyway, eventually I decided to upgrade my laptop and everything. But before all that happened though, I had video ideas and everything. And yeah, I've done collaborations with SoPro, Deductions, and Gaming Yodi. But I kind of mostly did focus most of my gameplay videos with Dancin Kittie. And I was trying to persuade him to do all this stuff with me and all. And I did some of it, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. But in case you guys didn't really watch, but he passed away, unfortunately, and I got too... Well, for me at the time for it, I got too reliant on him. And now that he's gone, it was difficult for me. And it still was earlier this year, too, to put up videos, because I had quite a few that I still done with him and everything. And the last game... Well, for me and him, was the last gameplay we did together was the Warhammer. That was the last one I've done with him. And the last game I played with him was with Silken Hunter D, and we were playing Fortnite. Kind of got off topic there, I do apologize. But anyway, that's when I decided to upgrade my upgrade my laptop, and I got into trying to figure out more and more. But I didn't really have an idea on the direction of things. So, I guess the reason I would put up the videos that I wanted to do was, well, I wouldn't say I wanted to. Pretty much that was it. Anything I wanted to play now is just pretty much it. But I also want to try and shoot for, you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, I want to try and put up something that you guys will enjoy. But it's really hard to do because gaming is just a big thing to the point that if you guys are looking for pro players and whatnot, there are way other well-known ones that can do it. Even funnier ones too, entertaining ones, but I'm trying to do the best to be me. That's the thing too. So let's see, the preference that I used to play before, but I used to be very competitive, especially with FPS first-person shooters. The one that I did most of it would be Halo. And oh my gosh, it was crazy. And I have to thank the... trying to think of a way to say their... Well, I'll probably use the gamer tags. Yojimbo and Winter Eagle and the other guy. They got me into it. Halo and all. And it was awesome. And I got really good with it too. And my squad, whenever we went to enter tournaments for it, would be myself, Pro, Dancin Kittie, and our fourth would usually be a random of one of them. So usually it would be myself, and again, Pro, Dancin Kittie, either SoPro, Winter Eagle, or Silken Hunter D. And at one point we did enter with, I'll just dub him as Yoshi. And it was crazy, Most of the time we always top second and third. We never went lower than that. But knowing what we know now, and if I had the means to do videos from gameplays back then with it, oh my gosh, I think I would have. I'm being honest, I think I would have done well with it. But sadly, no. Without any resources, it was really difficult to do anything. And then became pretty, well, not pretty. I am really competitive when it comes to mobile games, such as Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Pokemon Unite, Smite, Smite 2. I haven't really done anything since, I guess, the last mobile game I've done would probably be Pokemon Unite. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know. I mean, really, everything, I really encourage the comments and seeing what you guys would like to see more of. Lately, I do play third-person shooters, mostly Fortnite. And for my part, I prefer the Zero build. And hopefully, get some crazy, wild, and you never know, stylish and awesome footages, as well as lucky footages or, greatest comebacks. So I plan to do that. And I should have one up soon. And then some of the solo gameplays, I do have a couple, like the Castlevania collection, one, the Advanced collection, and then now the recently released Dunamis collection. So if you guys, again, want to see those, let me know, and I'll try to get them as fast as I can. I do, let's see. So console-wise, I do have an Xbox One X Series, a Nintendo Switch, my GameCube, the Super Nintendo, and I do have some games on there, and the 64. I probably will do a video lineup of what I have and everything. And if there's stuff that you guys want to see, let me know. I just recently finished the Resident Evil finale. And that was also a tribute video for Dancin Kittie, because he was the one that kind of encouraged me to finish that one. And the other one I plan to have up, but it won't be until whenever I get a chance to figure out how I want to go about it. It's based off the Def Jam series, so I did a poll again, and seeing how it leads up to it is what was said. So the first one I plan on doing is going to be Def Jam Vendetta, and then the next one is going to be Def Jam Fight for New York. That one, Dancin Kittie wanted to see and everything, but I will end up turning that into a tribute video, but it won't be until after the game storyline is over. But if you guys want to see more of other things, let me know. And I do play fighters. I wouldn't say I'm too competitive, but in a way I can be. But just seeing how much it has evolved from when I started playing before. Oh man, I mean, if you guys want to see me get killed and destroyed and whatnot, and now I'll go ahead and do that. But just let me know what you guys want to see. Street Fighter, Tekken, Killer Instinct. A little bit nervous and scared on those. Even if not, too, if you guys want to see me, take on my friends, just let me know. Again, like I said, it really would help me out a lot. And as far as it goes, like I said, originally the channel was just going to be mobile gaming, but instead I ended up doing it more with other things. And another one, I don't think I'm going to do a video, but I will let you guys know right now. The TikTok controller I ordered when I first posted the video to now has still held up to this day still. And I have dropped it. And it wasn't too high of a drop, but still, nonetheless, I have dropped it. It still works. I haven't had a stick drift or anything. The controller is still fine. So again, that was amazing. I'll leave a link to that video, and if you guys are interested, I'll try to leave a link in the description below as well. And on that note, trying to think what else I can think of. But I will say this, though. My thought process is going to be different from everybody's. and I'm not sure if you're going to agree or disagree, but this is my opinion for it and everything. So the reason I did this was because of the fact that I really needed to take a shot. There were things I want to do, and as personal as I will be for myself, to let you guys know, I originally wanted to be an MMA fighter, and I was training to make that happen and everything, but I won't really say how or specifically who, but I will just say a family member continuously put me down, and it was my fault for listening to them on that one. So right now I'm as far as content creating, gaming channel and all, this is my last chance to make it work, and I'm doing my best to hold on. Okay, my laptop almost died, so okay, so again, a family member kept putting me down, and I didn't really have a support or anything, and I should have tried. Sometimes I wonder if I would have done well. But with YouTube and or any gaming type deal thing and content I plan on doing from here on, I decided to take the shot. For me, I don't know if I'll ever make it to being one of the greatest content creators or gaming creators and all. And if there's something that you guys want to do and shoot for, go for it. You know, don't be afraid to take that shot. Just don't let the negativity of a lot of things get to you. And it's still going to be there to do that no matter what. And I do believe in every one of you that you can overcome it. And it's best to always take the criticism and learn from your mistakes. And staying strong and keep moving forward. The thing too is also, not all of us are going to make it. Like I said, just the way I said it too. Even for me, I don't know if I'm ever going to be a real big time gaming creator and all, but I'm still going to do my best. Who knows how far I'm going to go, but I still will tell you guys this though, as if I get to being an elderly man, I'm still going to game. Biggest one was this, what was it? Grandpa Sniper, I think it was, or something like that. He does these Battlefield gaming videos, and oh man, it's awesome. So I plan on doing something like that still, and that's just me being me. I mean, gaming and all this stuff, who am I hurting really? I'm just trying to not only enjoy life, gaming and all that, I'm also trying to provide the entertainment for you guys. It's really hard to really go on top of my head without a script, but I don't know what I would say or figure it out, but I guess that's pretty much it. Hopefully I will try to keep this short as I can. Again, I want to thank you guys if you made it this far. Hopefully I can make the channel grow and you guys can help me make it grow as well. If anything, I will leave any more in the description. And if not, it will be in the comments below as well. I encourage you guys as well to leave comments, you know, let me know. And on that note, I better figure this out. So again, thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.